Um, Alright, everything seems to be working. Alright, got the tail brush, got microphone is on, ring lights. Okay. And music's at a decent level. Alright. Alright, all is good now. Alright then. Hello Fluffs, my name is Kitzu, and I'm gonna be drawing Linktober again. So as the schedule says on Twitter, this is pretty much what I'm gonna be doing most of October, just doing some Linktober challenge. It's not easy at the moment. What the heck? Okay, that's a weird thing to say at first. Just gonna probably ignore that one because it's very odd. That's an odd comment. I don't know, that's not a normal way to start the stream. Hmm. Alright, so continuing on with this right here. Let's see. The heck is going on here? Okay. Usually I will not respond to that. That is a weird comment. I don't know even know if you're in the Discord. Are you a Discord member? I do not really know if you're a Discord member. If this person is not a Discord member, then that means he's just somebody else. Oh wait, hold on a second. He is in the Discord. Okay, that was weird. Okay, he is in the Discord. Okay, it sounded familiar. That name was kind of familiar, but then again, that first comment was weird. I did not know what the heck it was. If you want to post art in the Discord, that's pretty much your choice if you want to or not. I mean, I'm not forcing you to do anything. But if you wanna do that, go ahead and do it. Sorry, I couldn't remember you, Tamaki. But you cannot hear me, you say, so I don't know. Usually I don't get these types of questions. Just find them kind of sus a bit. Okay, so I'm drawing this right here. This is day 8 of Linktober. I think that the term is boat. So yeah, just drawing a boat. You have to do some shading. It's basically the last thing to do, some shading and some lights. Alright, pretty much I haven't seen Maki here in the chat for like a really long time, so I kind of forgot that he's in the Discord. I haven't seen any activity from him. Hmm. Alright, so pretty much working on shadows here. I feel like this is taking more than 3 hours. I think this took like this probably took about 2 hours maybe already. I don't know, lost track of time. Ah man, I'm already messing up. Alright, I'm already messing up. It was not the right layer. Gonna have to quickly go through all of this because I believe this artwork kind of took 2 hours already. I was not keeping track of time today. I kind of have a feeling this probably took 2 hours by now, maybe. Mm-hmm. But yeah, sorry that I couldn't remember you, Tamaki. If you're still, if you watch this later. But yeah, it's hard to remember my previous followers who don't show out too much, or do not stay active or anything in the Discord or anything like that. So it's kind of tough to remember a lot of people. So far I only know 3 people that actually do show up a lot in my streams. There's only 3 people that I do remember. I still remember a few of my old ones from when I played Smash Brothers. Sadly, that's not gonna happen anymore. So yeah, I'm probably gonna give up on playing Smash Brothers on stream right from now on, and just work on my art skills, since they pretty much just feel more fulfilling than playing games from now on. Right, and a bit more shadows here. Hello, King Raya, how's it going? How's it going, King Raya? Alright. Yeah. I'm trying to get this done as quick as possible. How you been, King Raya? How you been? Pretty well. That's good to know. Forgot to bring up the reference. Alright, there we go. Alright, pretty well, that's good. Anything has been happening lately? Build a bit of shadow here on this part of the boat. Right, and what else do I need to? What else do I need to pay attention to here? Everything seems to be fine. I just had some shadows in here. I make it a little bigger, and that'll bring that. Yeah, that'll make that happen. And actually blurs it a bit more, that it makes it transparent. Alright. I gotta make this area a bit shaded as well. "85% of a recession after New Year's." What? And you must kind of be obsessed with economics a bit or something, because I do not really understand all of that stuff. But again, don't bring too much of that stuff in the chat. If you want to talk about that stuff, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of other YouTube channels that you can watch that pretty much talk about politics and all that. I think my dad watches some of that stuff. He watches like certain YouTubers that talk about politics, since he's very into that stuff. Right? I gotta block that word. I need to block that word. I kind of thought I did, but I didn't. No, I did not watch that stuff. I did not watch that stuff, and I better probably block that word. Other certain words that are popular are probably blocked, I believe, but yeah. I don't know. But again, if some guy just shows up and starts saying these words, I can just memorize and just add them to the block list. Yeah, I kind of was not thinking that somebody would say that word. But then again, a lot of VTubers are probably into that stuff. Probably. But I'm not. I know most of the famous VTubers are actually into that. It's pretty much how they get their viewers, I believe. I don't know. But there are certain other VTubers who want to go the clean way and not the lewd way. Bro. Yeah. I do not watch that stuff. I'm aware that some of the people that follow me, and then I actually did follow a few people that are also artists, because they draw pretty well. But then lately, a few of these artists that I followed started drawing that stuff. So I'm just like, I should probably stop following these guys to just keep all of my stuff clean. Because yeah, I think when I started following these people, they were not doing that stuff. Their art was mostly just regular anime stuff. And then later they started liking adult stuff, adult content. And then because I follow them and they like it, it actually appears in my Twitter feed. So it says like, oh, the guy you follow like this. And then I see it and I'm just like, yeah, I better probably stop following this person. Alright, let's see if there's something I can do here. Give me one moment. Okay, I'm actually modding the bot that actually bans swear words. I'm actually adding that word into the chat bot that actually stops people from swearing and stuff like that. Alright, there we go. Alright, it's all done now. Okay, I just added that word into the bot. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Okay, I just blocked these words out. Next, what do I have to do next here? I think I pressed this right here. No, not that one. There we go. Alright, just gonna leave that like that until somebody else comments. Alright, don't want people seeing that word, even though Twitch cannot block that word or delete the comments, which pretty much bad. I don't know, it just bites. I don't know. I don't know, man. It just doesn't. It just kind of lame that Twitch does not let you ban certain text messages. I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe I just don't know yet. I'm not sure if Twitch can actually delete certain text messages. Sorry about the politics. It's alright. Just don't go too deep into that stuff. I don't want my chat to be something that'll offend others, and then it'll just cause people to walk in here and then start yapping and talking about all this like crazy stuff. But yeah, don't bring politics in here, man. This if you do that, then yeah, it's gonna just make a lot of people mad, and it's just gonna attract bad attention here. And yeah, there's an art channel, so yeah. Yeah, there's an art channel, so I mean, you basically you gotta talk about the stuff that the channel's about, so so yeah, there's mostly gonna be an art channel, so we just every time you watch a I mean, if you're watching a VTuber, it's mostly just them going to be about I don't know, they're probably gonna be talking about anime and video games most of the time. I'm not sure if there are other certain VTubers out there that talk about different things. But according to a VTuber that I watched, he said that he actually saw a VTuber talking about being a lawyer, or well, practically that VTuber is a lawyer in reality, and he just started VTubing to try to get people to learn how to be a lawyer and stuff like that. So I mean, it can be a fun way to try to get some people into some jobs that people probably do not like or not that interested in. I mean, it's kind of fun, you know, being a VTuber just to get people to like something and get them to actually just get into some sort of subject that they're talking about. But yeah, I'm sure there's a VTuber out there who's probably gonna be talking politics just to get people on his side or something. That would be crazy. But I can see it happening in the future. Just another way to get people out of their comfort zone or just trying new things. Slavic VTubers? What does that word mean? Oh, relating to the continents on the east side. Oh, okay, I see now. I searched that word, Slavic. Okay, so it's relating to Indo-European language family. So basically, countries right next to Asia, I think, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I know I know that there's like a bunch of people already worldwide doing VTubing. Pretty much everybody's becoming a VTuber nowadays. Because they already see the big success that's going on already with VTubers. USSR, yep. Yeah, I just saw it. Okay, yeah, USSR, that's what it's called. But yeah, there's like a billion people already becoming VTubers nowadays. A lot of people are just being VTubers now because they actually are seeing the big success that VTubers are actually getting. So they're just saying like, oh, VTuber seems to be like a shortcut or something. In some sense, it can kind of probably help, but no. I mean, if you were a VTuber in 2020, then yeah, it would have been a shortcut. Because a lot of VTubers got very famous on 2020. Not many, but still some. Some actually did grow certain amounts. But their growth is actually halting a little bit, so unless they try to do something else that's original, they can actually keep continuing their growing progress. But yeah, since they started in 2020, then yeah, they actually grew because of that. Too many people were at home, so a lot of people had time to watch YouTube videos and stuff like that. But if you were teaching VTubing stuff, then yeah, you would also be growing because you're teaching something that not everybody's teaching. Started in Japan with an American in the group, I believe. It started with Kitzu and I. That's the first VTuber, whoever that first existed. So Kitzu and I was she debuted like in 2016. So I was aware of her in 2017, but I honestly didn't see any fun stuff on her videos. Like the first time I watched that, I'm just watching her, and I'm just like, oh, it's just a person behind an anime girl playing video games. So same thing that everybody's doing, except that it's just a girl that's anime and speaking Japanese. So I couldn't really understand anything that she was saying until I actually turned on the subtitles, which that's the way that they get viewers. They turn on subtitles. And I kind of was not that into it because, you know, I had to read subtitles. So I was like, I don't feel like I probably want to read for like 20 minutes in a video. Or like, I don't know. I was watching PewDiePie back then, so I'm just like, she's playing the same games PewDiePie's playing. But yeah, I didn't see anything fun in that. Like, I mean, as of right now, it's actually fun because I can actually create all these things. Back then, I didn't even knew that because mostly back then it was just video games that content creation was. Like, there was no teaching, there was no art, no drawing, no nothing. It was just all video games. But yeah, content creation has gone a long way now. It's no longer just about video games. Like 10 years ago, that's basically what everybody was watching. Hello, little Ryan, how's it going? Hello, Cakesy Bread. But yeah, VTubing all started with Hatsune Miku. I was aware of Hatsune Miku back in 2012, I think. 2012 or 2013, when I first got my first smartphone. I started watching like a lot of Hatsune Miku on the internet. Being bilingual is the best interest. Yeah, it is. Yeah, being bilingual is, yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I wish I could actually learn a third language sometimes. Sometimes I wish I could actually learn a third language. Like I did took Japanese classes and it was not easy. It was definitely the hardest thing I was learning in college. And hello, how you been, guys? Casey, Brand, Little Ryan, what have you been working on? But yeah, VTubing started with Hatsune Miku, probably like 2013 again. And then Kitzu and I came out in 2017 or 16? No, 2016, yeah. I think she debuted in 2016, bringing the term VTuber into YouTuber. So, yeah. I didn't really find... I thought it was cool back then, but I didn't really... I don't know. I just didn't see myself becoming an anime character anytime soon at that time because the technology was not available to everybody. Like, I knew VR was a thing as well back then. Like, I think VR came out in 2016 as well, didn't it? Virtual reality? Virtual reality became a thing back then as well. 2016. But I mostly saw the rich people use VR. Like, I just saw that and I was just like, oh, that's probably something only available to the rich and the YouTubers that make millions of dollars a year. But yeah, right now, all that stuff that was only available to YouTubers and rich people, yeah, all that is now fully available to everybody. I remember a lot of art back in the day on a certain website. Yeah, I think my first time being an art website was DeviantArt. DeviantArt was the first website of artists that I actually got into. That was back in 2014 or 13, if I remember correctly. Probably 14. Yeah, probably 14 is when I found DeviantArt. Yeah, so I found DeviantArt in 2014. I still did not fully knew how to use a computer, and I even had social anxiety a bit back then. Like I did not even want to be on social media. Like it was still tough to actually text people. It was pretty tough. I remember fully well how tough it was to socialize on the internet. Like typing and texting was still pretty difficult. College stuff. Oh, college stuff, okay. Hope you're getting those A's and B's. With a lot of art videos. I have seen a few art videos back in 2014 though, but they were not that popular. I couldn't really find any. I don't even know. I think I was still didn't fully understood YouTube back then either. I mean, I do remember seeing a few art videos, but they were not like popular. Like I don't think anybody was watching those videos because I saw that they only had like a few viewers only. They did not have like 1,000 views or stuff like that. They only have just a few hundreds. So I'm not sure if like probably all that stuff was like still didn't grow as big as today. But again, mostly I was just watching people playing video games on YouTube back then. Alright, there we go. Now we got another layer. Call this one light. Yeah, I was mostly just watching people play video games back then. Since that's what was getting popular. I mean, people still thought that playing video games was like stupid. Like 10 years ago, nobody liked gaming. Parents were just telling their kids, you're not gonna make any money by playing video games. And they're saying like, but look at PewDiePie, he plays video games. He's making $1 million a year. Yeah. That's what pretty much was happening 10 years ago. People were watching people play video games on the internet, and the parents were just telling them to not to, that they're not gonna make any money, and then they show them these people, and then just to show them like they make money, they play video games. But yeah, that was pretty much like the goal. I believe that's still the goal for a lot of young people. A lot of young people these days still want to play video games for a living. But now that, you know, anything you do can be turned into content and earn money out of it nowadays. So it's no longer just about playing video games. A lot of people back then loved it. Oh, the art website. Yeah, I haven't touched DeviantArt for years now. Like I just abandoned DeviantArt. I don't know. I think DeviantArt was my first social media website that I was using. I remember I did talk to a few people there. I talked to a few people on DeviantArt, I remember it. And I do remember making a few friends, but you know, we all grow up and we had to go our separate ways. So my artist friends on DeviantArt are long gone at this point. So they're pretty much long gone. So they I believe they either gave up on art and moved on to get like a job or something, or who knows, I got no idea. But I still remember these friends a bit. I remember what we talked about and we enjoyed. We mostly enjoyed talking about Pokemon a bit and My Little Pony, because back then, 10 years ago, I drew a lot of Pokemon. I was drawing like a lot of Pokemon, and I was also watching the entire Pokemon series on the computer. Because even though the computer was still new to me, but I wanted to watch Pokemon and anime on the computer and all that stuff. Like I was like 18 years old back then, and I had my first phone like around 2013. My first smartphone, and my first computer was around 2012. My first computer, but that thing was useless because we had no internet, so the computer was practically useless. Hello, Arctic Man. Art from our first Zelda game, brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing a Linktober challenge. So this is the boat. Today's term is boat. So this is the first thing that came to mind. Wind Waker. Just adding a little bit of highlights on here. And I believe I need to widen up the yellow parts to show a bit of that light. Yeah, Wind Waker was also my first Zelda game. When was that? I think I played the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker like around 2000. When was it? 2007? Or yeah, I think around 2006 or 7 is when I played Wind Waker. Yeah, let's go with 2007. Yeah, I played Wind Waker around 2007. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna color Link. We're gonna turn off a few things here. A layer. And then just call this folder boat. And just drag all this in. Oh wait, dragging the wrong stuff in. There we go. There we go. And there you go. And it goes in the folder. Now I go back to shadows. I can actually turn this off. Grab the magic wand tool. And then invert selection. There we go. Bring the boat back. I talk to a lot of people on the internet and I meet these fellas in real life. It was the most blizzard thing that happened to me. That's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. I was not allowed to go outside. I was not really allowed to go outside. I was not allowed to make friends. That's just how I was raised. I was not allowed to go outside, and I was not allowed to make friends, so I could only make friends through the computer. So that's pretty much how pretty much life was for me back then. Slowly, I was going outside and trying to do things on my own, but still, my parents still tried pretty much to stop me from growing up. They tried stopping me, but there's no stopping you growing up, man. You got to like, I don't know, man. I guess some parents are just like that. They don't want their children to grow up, and they do whatever they can in their power to stop them from being independent or something. I got no idea. I got no idea what my parents were thinking, but yeah. Oh man, back to the VTuber talk. So yeah, not sure how much I'm repeating myself here. Started with Hatsune Miku, somewhere on the 2010 or 11. I can't remember where Hatsune Miku debuted it. Somewhere around 2010, maybe, or 11. I had no internet back then, so I had no way of actually seeing what was going on worldwide. But yeah, it all started with Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku became a huge success. So a lot of people bought Hatsune Miku stuff. Who doesn't want to have a pop star girl sing in their own room in front of the TV? And then Kisna AI came into YouTube, and she also became a huge success. Even collaborating with PewDiePie, which I have not seen. I think that happened somewhere around 2018, maybe? Somewhere around 2018, I think it happens. I gave up watching PewDiePie in 2016 because PewDiePie was just not the same person he used to be when I started watching him. So I kind of stopped watching him. It works when you don't want it to function, then does work when you don't want it. Oh yeah, autocorrect. It can be your worst enemy or your best friend sometimes. I have a strict parent too, since I was an only child. Uh-oh. Growing up, my mother became less strict because I need to learn and be more independent. That's good. That's good. That means she's understanding that you're growing up and she cannot be on your back 24/7 anymore. So that's a good thing. I never learned though. Well, honestly, I feel like they haven't learned from the mistake. Or I don't know if I will call it a mistake or something, but yeah. I decided to leave. I decided to leave after graduating college because, I don't know, my parents just didn't know what to do next. They just thought that I graduating college, I would immediately become a millionaire or something. That's what I feel from them. But yeah, I do call them from time and time again. And they ask me, are you coming back? Like every time I call them. When are you coming back? Or it's like, what if we move over there with you? And I'm just like, no! The whole point of me doing this is just so I can be independent and stuff like that. But yeah, I do not live alone. I live with my big sister, so I hope hopefully pretty soon or next year, I'm able to afford my own apartment. So that's basically the goal here for my success. Be able to afford my own apartment, be able to handle my full-time job, which I currently have. I'm only a few weeks left for probation, so hopefully they actually keep me, because this is the highest paychecks I've been getting in a very, very long time. So yeah. I mean, it's still probably not gonna be enough if, you know, the world keeps going the way it is right now. So yeah, it's gonna be tough living on my own, but I mean, that all depends on how the world is. If the world gets has its problem solved by next year, and maybe it might be possible to be moving on my own. If not, then I guess I'm still gonna be here living with my big sister. But yeah, it's pretty tough out there. I don't even know how Twitch streamers and content creators are getting by though. I see these people are living by themselves. They are making content. They do not have that many subscribers or followers. And yet they still are able to be independent, living in their own apartments. So I wonder, what is it that they are doing that they're actually surviving and still have time to actually be doing their passion? Like what are they doing to be able to keep all this up? Like, I sometimes want to ask that question on how they do it. But I feel like maybe they're just too busy, they will not answer me. So I'm kind of like afraid to ask these people these questions on how they're actually surviving. But I am aware, because of COVID, so many people in their 30s and 40s had to move back with their parents. because of like jobs just disappearing because of that. So I'm pretty aware of that. So I mean, it shouldn't be an embarrassment to still live with your parents at age 30 or 40 because the world is just not in a really good place right now. My parents can get extremely concerned about me at times. Sometimes it makes the situation worse than it already is. I kind of agree with you there, King Rai. Parents can just make things a bit more worse. They have to understand that the best solution would be for them to not meddle in your life too much. It's okay for them to it's okay to call your parents from time and time again, but yeah, I feel like they shouldn't push it too much or something. It's okay to talk to them every single day. Like I think I'm not sure. I don't talk to my parents too much. I keep forgetting to give them a call. I keep forgetting that. Mostly because I'm too busy just doing this right here. I'm too busy streaming. I'm too busy working, and I'm too busy just I don't know, just with life, everything. Like I do want to call them, but I just don't have the time. And I feel like they know that because I told them that I got a full-time job, and they're like, "Oh, congratulations! But that means you won't be talking to us anymore." That's what they said. Money cheat codes. Yeah, money cheat codes. I wonder how the heck they do that. I don't know what they do on the internet to get money though. I know they use the internet for something. I just do not know what that something is. When I watch YouTube vids, thumbnail, and the video topic, what makes me watch their videos? Yeah, that's what works, it's thumbnails and the topic of the video. It's based on what you like and what have watched before. But still, YouTube alone will not give you enough money to survive. That's why I'm multi-streaming, to see where actually, sorry, hiccups. That's why I multi-stream, so I can see how well I grow. If I grow faster on YouTube or grow faster on Twitch. I know some people grow faster on Twitch. I do not know how they do it, but growing on Twitch is like so difficult. But some people actually manage to just grow on Twitch, and I check these people's Twitch accounts. They have like 1 million followers, and they're Twitch partners. They have 1 million followers, and they have 1 million viewers watching. Well, not 1 million, probably a few thousands. And then I check their social content. They actually have a YouTube channel. Their YouTube channel is empty with only 5 videos from like a year ago or more. And they only have like 200 subscribers, and that's it. So I was like wondering, like, okay, so how are they surviving? Because Twitch is not supposed to pay you enough money, but if they got like a couple thousand viewers, that means that all these couple thousand viewers must be donating $5 to her every single week or something. But then again, I did saw a few videos talking about Twitch falling apart and all that stuff. Twitch will not pay you as much as YouTube will. So you will get more success on YouTube than Twitch, because YouTube will pay you even more money than Twitch will. I got COVID 3 times. Oh man. Are you feeling alright? You got no defects or anything? Because I heard that people with COVID actually lose their sense of smell for a couple of days. Never notices it or affect me. So you didn't have any effects? Like you didn't have any shivering or like heating up, or like sweating, headaches, stuff like that? Any loss of sense of smell? I've been reading about how COVID affects people. But yeah, we're talking about parents here. Man. We're talking about parents here a lot right now. Yeah, sadly I was just sheltered. Yeah, I could not hang out with friends or anything like that. My parents just forbid it. And the first time I had to actually fight with my parents so I can go to my friend's graduation. Because I actually did made a friend in my final year of high school. So I graduated. I don't think he showed up to my graduation, but he congratulated me for it. And I went to his graduation. And I went to his graduation, and he had a girlfriend, so I actually waited for his girlfriend and just became a gentleman and just walked with her so we can both see him graduate. And then he had a party at his house, so I wanted to go to his party, and my parents of course were against it. I had to fight with them. I was saying I'm gonna go to his graduation and I'm gonna have a sleepover at his house. And he's like, nope, you're not gonna go. I don't want you to drink beer. I don't want you to smoke or anything, they were saying. And I'm just like, he doesn't do that. He's not into that stuff. I keep telling my parents that he's not that kind of person. We're just gonna play Smash Brothers. And they still don't understand. So I had to fight with them to stay at his house, have a sleepover, and play Super Smash Brothers till like 5 in the morning on the Nintendo Wii. So yeah, my dad was at the party for like 2 hours, trying to see if everybody around was actually good and nothing bad was happening. Even though everything seemed good, he still didn't want me to stay. But you know, in the end, yep, I ended up staying at night and all that. And the next day I left. So yeah, it was like the very first sleepover I had. And I was like I think I was like 19 years old. So that was my first ever sleepover with a friend. And my first ever time hanging out with a friend at his house and taking walks around at the park and stuff. So yeah, at 19 years old, I was allowed to actually hang out with my first friend. Well, friend made in school. I never went to parties. That depends. I mean, I call it a party, but now I mean, ever since I was small, I mean, probably since I became 18 years old or 17 years old, I actually did not like parties at that age. Mostly because my parents took it over. Like every time I had a birthday and it was about me, it's about me during the day. And then, you know, I have cousins and they also have birthdays. So the same thing happened to them. In the day, it's about them. So us kids back then, the parties was about us during the day. But guess what happens at 6 p.m. or 5 p.m.? Your parents take it over. They bring their beers, they bring their they bring their alcohol and all that stuff, and then they start playing their music, and they take over the child party with their beer, with their Coronas, their Tecatas, and stuff like that. They take it over. When I became a teenager, I no longer like parties because of that. Because my parents just took it over. They bring in their entire other families, their brothers, sisters, their cousins. They bring them to the parties to celebrate my birthday, and then later at night they take it over and start partying like it's that party about them. So I think that's when I started hating parties, because it was an adult thing. I still see parties that way even today. I mean, my friend's party was not considered like, you know, that kind of party. I mean, we just had hamburgers and soda. That was it. We did have a bit of music, but it was not the music that the parents hear. It was young music, so it was actually pretty good. And yeah, we started playing Smash Brothers, and we went crazy over the video game. So that was literally something I can consider a really amazing party. But the other kinds of party, I think people view parties as just one of those like crazy things where people just, you know, drink, do drugs and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like that's what people consider a party these days or something. It's just kind of weird, but yeah, the thing that I did with my friend was not that kind of party. It was like even better. Multiple of streamers complaining about issues that don't exist? What? Not being able to become streamers or make a job in the entertainment sector until the age of 18 plus, laws which completely end careers. I'm not sure how it works on the other side of the world. I do know that people can become streamers on the other side of the world, but it works a little different, I feel. I think you have to like, I think it's considered like your own business when you become a streamer on the other side of the world, according to VTuber Senpai. According to VTuber Senpai, I do not know, well, I do not know 100% about what he said, but I think, yeah, if you're like on the other side of the world, I think streaming is considered a freelance business over there or something. It's considered your own business, like. You gotta open up your own business to be a streamer. Like, it's kind of dumb. I do not know, but I think that's what's happening over there. Like, you cannot become a streamer unless you plan on opening up your own business. I don't think streaming is a job though. I mean, I think streaming is more than just a job. I mean, it can be therapy as well, or something that you actually enjoy doing that can help you in the long run to search for your career, though. Because, you know, even though I did make YouTube videos 10 years ago or 9 years ago, I would not think that I would be able to handle streaming, because I was not afraid of making YouTube videos back then, because I did not have to talk to people. And that was the thing that I was mostly afraid of doing, was talking to people back then. So making YouTube videos, you're practically just talking to yourself and just being a dumb idiot. So that's what I was doing back then. I was just being a dumb idiot, and I was okay with it because it was just me by myself, just talking to myself. I did pretend to talk to an audience a bit back then, but I didn't talk too much. and yeah, I knew streaming existed like in 2015 or 16. I think that's when I started to get aware of streaming, but I wouldn't think I would be able to handle that stuff. Like I would be too afraid of actually streaming and then seeing that there's people talking to me in real time, and I had to talk to them in real time as well. Like right now, I see you guys are talking to me, so I had to talk back to you guys. I would be too scared to do that like 6 years ago. So yeah, 6 years ago, I would just be too scared to actually talk to you guys. Yeah, right now, I'm actually facing those fears. I started facing those fears back in 2019. So in 2019, I started streaming, and I wasn't talking too much. I was not really talking too much back then, but slowly over time, I just kept on talking and learning how to communicate with you guys. So yeah, 6 years ago, I would just be too scared to actually talk to you guys. But you know, with all the hard work and practice I've been doing since 2019, I'm not afraid anymore to talk to people. It's considered a job in the entertainment sector, which is dumb. Yeah. Yeah, it's dumb. Like you don't even have your own studio or anything. All you have is just your computer. Like it's not really considered a job until you're actually making like minimum wage or something. Like it shouldn't be considered a job unless you're making minimum wage. Like probably at least $1,000 or $1,500 a month. That's when it should be considered a job. Like it's just kind of dumb. You don't have a studio or anything like all these big industries do. I mean, you're pretty much making the same thing they do, but you're just using what you have. Like you don't really have animation skills or that kind of crazy skills that these industries have. I mean, believe me, if I were to actually have my own studio right now and this was literally my full-time job, I'd be working on making like animations and stuff like that. I would probably do like something like the Pokemon short animations or like the Pokemon animations that Patafumi makes. I would be doing something like that if this was really my full-time job. I'd definitely be doing like some Pokemon animations like that for a living, and I'd be very happy doing it. That's something that I would be doing if this was my full-time job. I feel like this drawing is probably done. Oh wait, I should probably still add some lights. I should probably still add some light here. Yeah, a lot of people nowadays are actually streaming from their phones now. And that's actually pretty impressive. It's pretty crazy that you can actually stream from your phone. It's really crazy. But sadly, that was not a thing when I first had my phone in 2012, 13. Yeah, 2013. But yeah. In 2013, I had my first smartphone, and I don't think streaming was a thing. I don't even know if streaming was a thing. I mean, I was aware of Justin TV in 2011. Like, I knew about Justin TV, and then Justin TV became Twitter. No, Twitch. Yeah, Justin TV became Twitch later on. So, Twitch, I think Twitch probably started in 2012. Yeah, it was Twitch in 2012, but in 2010 I think it was Justin TV, and smartphones were not a necessity back then. All right, I think this painting is done. All right, I think we'll leave it at that right there. This drawing is now done. Time to put my watermark on it. And then add text on it. All right, Linktober Day 8. Booked. Cannot create a show unless you create in Cubic. It's a law called Cubic Cinema Act. Huh. I never heard of that. Yeah, it blows my mind. I always thought it was in PC. Yeah, smartphones, everybody has smartphones nowadays. Even 5-year-olds have smartphones. It's very crazy. It's very crazy that 5-year-olds have smartphones nowadays. I remember back in my days, the greatest thing ever was the Game Boy Color. Playing Pokemon Yellow on that thing while walking with my mom to places, taking the bus and all, and I was playing the Game Boy. All the visits she paid to her sisters and cousins and stuff. Yeah, the Game Boy was the best thing ever. It was not a Nintendo 64 though, but it was close to that. Alright, here we go. And we get the watermark. And move that. And then we got edit. Change canvas size. There we go. Still own an old phone. Oh wow. I think I changed my phone like 4 times by now. I think the first phone I owned was probably like a, I can't remember what it was. It was kind of like a BlackBerry flip phone, I think. That was the first phone I had in 2012. It was like a, I think it was like some sort of I don't know, I can't remember if it was BlackBerry or something, but let's just go with that. BlackBerry flip phone. And then I actually upgraded to a Samsung Galaxy 3. And then 2 years later, I upgraded to a Samsung Galaxy 6. and then I went to an 8, and right now I went to a Samsung Galaxy 20. So I think, yeah, that's my 5th upgrade on the phone. Yeah, my 5th upgrade. So yeah, there's the. Right now I have a Samsung Galaxy 20. So this is my 5th upgrade. It takes 2 years to pay off the phone, so I think I need to make like probably 3 more payments, and I'm pretty much done. Right now my phone actually still works pretty well. I can still play Pokemon Go on it, and the battery will not drain. I still have my old iPhone 6. Oh wow. I don't really have an iPhone. I never own an iPhone. But right now I feel like I do want to own an iPhone just because I want to explore more ways to do VTubing. But yeah, I don't really see myself owning an iPhone. I don't think I will ever want to own an iPhone because I do not know. I don't know. People just told me like there's like the iPhone is not as good as Samsung. So yeah, I mean I tried, and I tried my parents' iPhones. They own iPhones, so I tried them out, and I could not really understand them too well. I could not understand my parents' iPhones. So yeah. I learned how to browse the menu and all that stuff, but I just did not like it. It was like learning a new system or something. So I believe I would probably just buy an old iPhone for like $100 or something like that. I would just buy an iPhone that's broken for $100 and just use it for VTubing and have it connected to the outlets. That's something that I would use an iPhone for. Just buy an old one and just download the VTuber application for facial tracking. And then that's it. That's all I'm gonna use an iPhone for. Pokemon wasn't a big thing where I lived. I think Pokemon was a big thing everywhere. I mean, Pokemon was like a worldwide phenomenon, same thing as Mario. Like everybody knows Super Mario Brothers, pretty much. Like the whole entire world knows Mario. Pokemon kind of became something like identical to that, I think. Because I lived in Mexico when I was little, so I knew about Pokemon, and I actually watched the Pokemon TV show, and I actually heard about Pokemon cards and Pokemon games. So I think Pokemon was just really big with children back then. It became a huge part of our lives too. But yeah, I mean, it started in Japan and it reached America, so it was popular in everywhere. Even in my elementary school, I think in my elementary school, I cannot remember fully well. This is like a really long time ago. But back when I was elementary, I think I did play with other classmates, pretending that we were Pokemon trainers and just threw a Pokeball, and then we became the Pokemon. And I don't know. I can barely remember what I did, loving Pokemon back then. Yeah. For a lot of millennials, Pokemon sure became a huge part of life. We are rednecks, didn't have much access to internet. Oh, I had no internet back then either. All I had was just TV. I just had TV, and I saw Pokemon on TV. And as my mom took me out to the stores, sometimes I would want to go to the toys. And in the toy section, I'd be like, "Oh, they got Pokemon toys. I want one, Mom." They got Pokemon toys. They got Pokemon plushies. I mean, I had no internet back then. I just saw Pokemon on TV and that was it. I also saw Dragon Ball Z, but I was not that into Dragon Ball Z like Pokemon. Most of the time, I just watch Pokemon. All right, so we're already finished with this one right here. Linktober Day 8 boats. That is done. So I believe it already took 3 hours. So that was a pretty long art piece. Next is... Alright, so next on the list we got... Why do I have a lot of folders opened? Alright, so next on the list we got... Alright, so for tomorrow's Inktober we got Battle. Dang. This is gonna be difficult. This is gonna be kind of difficult. I feel like I must make sketches of every single idea here, so I can go a bit more faster. Let's see here. So we got Battle for tomorrow. I'm gonna start that right now. We got Overgrown. I got no idea what to do for Overgrown. It's gonna be difficult. We got Nostalgia, so I feel like I'm gonna do probably like Link to the Past Link maybe. We got Flying. I feel like maybe drawing one of those flying birds from Wind Waker. We got Secret, using the Lens of Truth. Withered. Withered. Can't really think of anything. Ooh, Weapon. This is gonna be an easy one. So yeah, so I gotta think of something for the whole next week here. Alright, so we got Battle for today. I haven't seen any Twitter ideas for Battle. Let me browse Twitter to see if there has been anybody that drew Battle, because I'm thinking about a dark... I'm thinking about like that stuff from what is this? Battle. I feel like it's probably gonna be easier to draw a Dark Knot from Wind Waker, fighting young Link. Maybe. I feel like that's gonna be a little easy. Let me see. I'm gonna go to a search, and then let's search Linktober. I'm searching Twitter right now to see if anybody has drawn Battle. I see that there are some people that are a bit behind on their Linktobers here. Yeah, okay, I see some artwork that is kind of like not on time. Dang. There are some people working hard on Linktober here that they're actually posting it like 3 days late. Like, dang. I don't really think I can actually risk doing that. Like, I want to be able to finish a drawing in the next like 2-3 days. Oh wow, somebody drew. Okay, somebody actually drew this. Gonna show it on screen here. Let me drag it out here. All right, somebody literally drew that. The little bird thing from Tears of the Kingdom. Oh man, this is actually cool. Somebody drew that. Were the Cowboys wearing to rodeo and extremely snotty about stuff? I mean, I live in Texas right now, so I expected to see that kind of people here, but no. I mean, there's like when I first got here to Texas to live with my big sister, I took Ubers to work. And then sometimes the Ubers would tell me like, what are you into, or like stuff, and I said like, oh, I'm into anime and games, and like, oh, a lot of people are into anime here and stuff like that. We got anime cons and all that. And then they tell me like, oh yeah, my daughter's into anime. My son is also into anime. And I'm just like, Oh man, I was expecting rednecks or something here in Texas and people with their guns shooting them randomly, but no. It's like there's literally some weeps here. So yeah, there's literally some weeps here, and I believe that a lot of YouTubers are even living in Texas too. Like a lot of people that make a career out of YouTube, they are actually living in Texas. I think a lot of them live in Austin because that's where the techie stuff is. So very expensive there. But yeah. Well, if I do get success or something like that, then yeah, we'll probably consider moving to Austin. But yeah, it's expensive. So, but I know that a lot of YouTubers are moving there. Like so many YouTubers that I watch a bit, do say that they live in Austin, or even some random people I watch from time to time say they're also living in Austin, and I'm just like, dang, this little area in Texas is gonna become YouTube City one day. Okay, it turns out like not many people actually have not made it to battle. Oh man, I feel like this will make it much more easier if I were to do it on paper. If I were to actually do Inktober on paper, I believe I would probably be much faster. Because look at this, this is something that I would probably end up doing as well if I were to just draw on plain paper. I don't know, why am I not drawing on paper anymore? Most of the time I'm mostly just using my computer now. All that paper I got in my drawers are just not being used. Alright, trying to search motivation. What the heck? Day 6 weapon? Why is Day 6 a weapon? Day 6 is a ghost. Oh, maybe some people are not following the... Oh wait, no, maybe this is from last year. Oh, okay, yeah, this is from last year. Oh, okay, yeah, this is some art from last year too. Okay, yeah, a lot of people have not made it to battle, so I feel like a lot of people are working really hard on these drawings. Yeah. So far, a lot of people are still stuck on day 3. Yeah, it does look like a lot of people are still like not done with like day 3 to 5 on Linktober. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Oh man, somebody even made... Okay, yeah, somebody even like started like yesterday on day 1. Oh man. I'm sure it's gonna be really tough. Okay. I need to search some references here for battle. So my original, pretty much my idea is for Toon Link to be fighting a Dark Nut. So let's see, let's bring up some references here. Let's bring, let's see, Zelda, Wind Waker, Zelda, Wind Waker, Dark Nut. Alright, so a Dark Nut is pretty much, so a Dark Nut is one of those monsters that are actually in knight armor. Alright, so I'm planning to draw, for battle, I think I'm gonna just draw a Dark Nut. And it's gonna be like fighting Link, Toon Link, from Wind Waker. Pretty much the Dark Nut looks like a wolf. So I wonder if I should actually do a Dark Nut with full armor, or at least have its helmet knock off. Because literally a Dark Knight is actually it looks like a werewolf or something. Looks like a dog. Yeah, I remember fighting these things back in the game. And I remember it was funny, it was actually cool to pick up their weapons too. Like, I would fight the Dark Nut, and I'd be like, heh, I got your weapon, you cannot hit me. But then he's got his karate kick. And I'm just like, oh, he's karate kicking me. Yeah, it seems a lot better living at Texas. Yeah, I still don't have too much information about living in Texas, and so I don't really pay that much bills. I'm mostly living with my sister, and I do pay her rent. So yeah, I'm not aware too much, but I do know that living in Texas is actually cheap. So a lot of people are actually moving in because it's cheap, and you don't pay taxes. The bad thing is that people can have guns in Texas. So that's one thing to just be really, really concerned about. There's a lot of talented artists. Yep, there are. I wish I could actually focus more on my arts, but I only got so much time to do all this. There's like so much I want to do that I feel like I need to rush and limit myself to this Inktober challenge thing. But then again, it's probably gonna make me a bit better and more confident in my art. Experienced artist. Looks like a berserker helmet. Yeah, now that you talk about it, it kind of does look like that. There's another one here. I think this is like the last one you fight before you actually go to Ganondorf's castle. This is kind of like, this is pretty much like the first one you face, the one in white armor. You fight it at an ancient temple. Yeah, and there's the red ones here. Oh yeah, this looks like a good one battle. So yeah, I gotta think of a pose here for that. So yeah, yeah, maybe I'll draw probably Link knocking its helmet off. Ah man, that sounds really complicated. Why do I want to try complicated poses? It's like I'm not afraid of challenging myself with arts, but I shouldn't push it too much. I shouldn't push it too much though. Like I do wanna go all out on this. I wanna go all out on all of this, but I only have so much time. Like really, I seriously wanna work super hard on like some of these pieces and make them as good as possible as I possibly can. But I can't because I don't have much time. I gotta work. I gotta work, and then and I only got like 3 hours left of my time after work. So this is not easy. Time is something that I don't really have that much of. But then again, this does not stop people, since I see a lot of YouTubers have full-time jobs, but they don't make that much money from content creation, but they actually do make extra money. And that's something that I kind of want to achieve one day too. Just make a bit of extra money doing what I love, and hopefully one day actually make it into a full-time job. But then at the same time, I need to actually figure out what can I actually give. So what can I give that will actually make people follow me worth it? That's the one thing I need to keep thinking to myself. I know I got a lot of stuff to give, but exactly how do I give it? I feel you. It's good anatomy practice. Pretty much. I do know. I'm just using my current anatomy knowledge at the moment. I want to practice a bit more with anatomy someday, but I'm just using what I currently know for this challenge of Inktober. Alright, so let's start with a sketch here. I think Link actually does a front flip over the dark nut and just swings the sword on top of its head, basically knocking the helmet off. So I thought that was actually pretty cool that you can actually do in the game. I need to practice more, but I have so many tasks and little time. Yeah, I get that. I mean, back in college, they had some time because I didn't took that many classes. Again, I was very scared of talking to people, so I didn't took that many classes in college because I was still pretty scared of going to college and, you know, talking to people and stuff like that. So, doing things on my own. I literally needed my sister to actually come with me to sign up for college. It was pretty difficult on the first year. Yeah, if I were the way I am right now back then, I'm sure I could have probably graduated pretty quickly in just like an average of 2 or 3 years. Same as everybody else. Alright, let's begin this. Let's draw a big circle. Alright, this circle is gonna be the dark nut. This is gonna be the dark nut's hand. Alright, so he's gonna swing the sword like vertically a bit. So I'm gonna just add these right here for the vertical swing. Holy, Adobe cost $80 to $220 per month. For like the whole package? I mean, you can buy Premiere Pro alone for like 20 bucks a month. But then again, that's still a lot of money. Okay, I'm not sure how they do this vertical swing, so I'm gonna just draw this here. I feel like drawing it probably vertical ways is gonna be easier. And it's gonna be tough. I didn't know a single thing about Zelda. When you talked about the Dark Nut earlier, I was like... Yeah, the Dark Knight is actually a knight in armor that pretty much you fight. And the way you actually fight this Dark Knight is by, you know, every time you damage it, it loses armor. It loses some of its armor. In Wind Waker, I think you just gotta use like reaction commands to actually knock its armor off, and then you can deal damage. And I think the Dark Knight returns in Twilight Princess as well. And it actually takes a lot of hits. So there's so every single time Link deals damage, the Dark Knight will lose armor. and once all the armor is gone, the Dark Knight will take out a rapier, and he will no longer move slow. He will actually move a bit faster. Dang it! How do I actually do this? I have to start over here. The sketch. Alright, here we go. I think, okay, this is making progress now. I don't know what you mean by that. And the Dark Knight has really tiny feet. And trying to draw this right here, kind of harder, way harder than I thought here. It's way harder than I thought. Yeah, I'm trying to find out how to draw this guy here. Really trying to figure it out. So he swings his sword like vertically, and then Link does the reaction attack. So he does like a front flip, and just like slices the head. When the armor is on, the helmet pretty much comes off. Oh man, there's one right here. Alright, somebody actually drew it. He's blocking it with a sword. Technically in the game, if he does like a strong attack and you block it with a shield, you actually get pushed back. Like Link actually slides back a bit. Oh, okay, yeah. And this guy was not afraid to draw him. Trying to find out some good references here. Trying to imagine what pose he does when he actually swings it vertically. And this is gonna be tough. Trying to just make a simple sketch about what I'm trying to do. Alright, so in this one he's gonna have a shield. And trying to see... I'm trying to go by with... I'm going by this one right here, the pose he's making. This is like the vertical swing. So I'm trying to see how this pose will look like, trying to imagining this pose. So if I don't get it right, well, fluff it. I guess I'm gonna go with this one and just commit to it. It's gonna be, I feel like it's gonna be so difficult. Okay, and then Link is gonna be up here, so this little circle will be Link doing the flip, doing a front flip right on top of him. And then just like probably slicing his head, pretty much like knocking off the helmet. That's what I'm trying to aim for. Prices are just skyrocketing. Yep, everything is increasing. If the conflict around the world is like not solved, then yeah, prices are just gonna keep going up, which really sucks. Alright, there we go. I'm super late at Inktober. It's alright, just work at your own pace. Currently doing the scallops. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. You can work at your own pace. Get as much done as you possibly can. I'm gonna try to rotate this here, maybe? Or maybe I should probably finish it out first before rotating it. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller since Link is pretty small. Well, what the heck? There we go. Alright, there we go. The little person is Link. Hmm. It's not due to a strong pandemic. Okay. Alright, this is gonna be pretty complicated. What did I got myself into? Alright, this pose is gonna be pretty complicated. I do not know what I got myself into here. I feel like, man. Mm. Okay. Alright. This is pretty complicated. Trying to draw the helmet being knocked off. I feel like I should probably draw the horn being hit instead. And leave me there before my ADHD kicks. Yeah, it's fine. Just remember, don't talk too much about that stuff, please. Too much about politics. But yeah, just remember that. I also have to watch myself as well. I pretty much also have to watch my tongue too when it comes to socializing. So that's another thing that's gonna be kind of tough for me as well. Like I gotta be careful with what I say here on stream as well. So that's also another tough thing that I have to learn. Like learn what to say and what not to say when I'm streaming. Because depending on what I say here, it could actually affect a lot of people or something like that. So I gotta be pretty careful with my words when I stream. Oh yeah, speaking about watching my words, I do remember reading the news about a streamer saying that people should give up streaming. I'm not sure if he lost. I'm not sure if this guy lost a lot of viewers and subscribers because of what he said. I am not so sure, but he literally said that if you're streaming to like 50 people or less, then you should just give up being a streamer and give up on your dreams. That's what he said. And people were just so mad at that. They were not responding too well to what that famous streamer said. And this streamer was somebody that was like streaming since Justin TV, before Twitch was a thing. He's been streaming since those days before Twitch. And yeah, literally him saying that stuff. Yeah, I could imagine that he probably lost some subs and views because of that. Saying that he was being toxic. He was trying to slay the competition or something, like prevent people from taking like preventing the competition or something. I don't know. I do not know, but people did not respond too well to that. He was even going against ninjas' teachings, going against them, and yeah, it's just messed up. But yeah, I haven't seen that many. I haven't read that many articles about content creation. But so far I know that one of my motivating streamers actually made it on the news, which is pretty impressive. She doesn't have too much followers, but she actually made it to an article. She actually made the news in like an article about small businesses. So yeah, so yeah, I read that article and got to know about like small businesses. She considers herself a small business, but technically she doesn't make a lot of money. I think last time I checked, she said that she only with just 20,000 subscribers on YouTube, and probably a few thousands on Twitch. She only makes about probably like less than minimum wage. She makes about like I think last time I checked, she said that she only made like $1,300 a month to $300 a month, and that is nothing. You still gotta make more than that to actually survive. But she's actually trying out some new stuff. She's actually freelancing with her art skills, and yeah, she's mostly just making a living, making like money by just like doing 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 commissions for people. And that's pretty difficult. It's normal. I mean, that VTuber that I say that makes a live, that pretty much does this full time, doesn't even have 50 viewers, and yeah, she makes money. I mean, that's considered success there. I mean, some people have less than 50 viewers on Twitch, and they are making a decent amount of money. That is not considered failure. I mean, if you're able to make money. Remember my meme got onto the Stance news in Hong Kong? What the heck? What the heck? That meme made it to Hong Kong? Weird. Alright, there we go. Alright, this is pretty funny. Alright, this is gonna be... I think this is gonna be way harder than the boat. Point 0.0009 of a penny is a view. Yeah, true, it's a view. But most of the money comes from subscribers and commissions and the Patreons. That's how people make their money. Twitch and YouTube are just ways for them to actually get audience, like to gain an audience and stuff. And then they'll say like, oh yeah, come here to my Patreon and give me some money so I can keep doing what I want. So most of their money comes from like Patreons and commissions and like subscriptions, pretty much. That's where it is. Harrington, hello. Hi, Funny Cat Boy. Hello, Hunter Harrington. How's it going? Hello. Nice PFP. I cannot see what the PFP is. It's a girl drinking Coke. What? Cannot see it, but I guess I'm gonna go check it out. Okay. Okay, literally it's like a drawing. Or something. I can hardly see it. The icon is way too small. Itadakimasu. Itadakimasu. Hello, how's it going? Alright, pretty much just doing a sketch here of tomorrow's Inktober. Pretty much doing a sketch of tomorrow's Inktober so far. I already finished today's Inktober. So yeah, this was today's Inktober. It's already finished. Alright, so working on tomorrow's Inktober, which term is battle, and I'm thinking about Link fighting a dark nut. So this is just Link knocking off the helmet of the dark nut, since that's how you actually defeat it. By knocking off its armor. Neko. I'm not a Neko. I'm not a Neko, I'm a fox. People, you're not the first one. You're not the first one. It calls me that. Gotta go. See ya. Alright, King Rai. It was nice having you here. And please don't talk too much about politics next time. So just keep it to a minimum. And I understand your ADHD, so I completely understand that, since I also had a friend that had that. Yeah, just be careful with what you say, and yeah, everything will be fine. So yeah, thank you so much, King Rai, for being here. All right, see ya. All right, it's been 2 hours and 14 minutes, but I feel like I still have the energy to keep going. Still gonna keep doing this drawing. And I am not a cat, I'm a fox. I'm a cat. I'm a fox. I'm a cat, not a fox. I'm a fox, not a cat. I'm a fox, not a cat. I almost said I was a cat. You see what you made me do there now? You see what you made me do? I don't know how to pronounce your name. You see what you almost made me do there? You almost had me call myself a cat. Alright, this is pretty difficult to do. The feet. Sorry about the politics. It's fine. Just remember to keep it to a minimum. Just remember that. It's all right. And have a good night. You're not a fox. You're a smeargle. I do not know how to respond to that anymore. Miracle. I don't know how to respond to the Smeargle anymore. I'm not a Smeargle. You're finally accepting the truth. I am not. I'm avoiding it. I am not a Smeargle, as I said 1,000 times. Have you seen... Have any of you seen the Super Mario Brothers trailer? The memes are actually still going on. The memes keep happening. I keep seeing people make penguin memes. They keep memeing the penguin that we killed 20 years ago. The baby penguin in the snow level. They keep on memeing it. Somebody even ended up making like a 64 graphics trailer of it. And it was freaking hilarious. It's the Mario Brothers movies memes keep happening. Right. I think they're memeing the penguin from like a baby show or something. There's like this baby show. I don't not even know what this baby show is called, but people are also comparing the king penguin to this baby penguin show that just has a crown and it's just as a king. And then they're saying like, oh, they got this penguins from this baby show into the movie. Oh man, and they invented "Do you yield?" And they put Bowser, "I do," and then they just rewind, and that's the end of the movie. Like so many people are still memeing the movie, and it's been 2 days since the movie was shown. And I just saw like a tweet from Masahiro Sakurai, the creator of Super Smash Bros. I just saw a tweet from him. He went to the video game expo in Japan, and he actually went to the Link statue that they have. He saw the Link statue, and he took a picture with it. I saw a Piplup meme of that. Really? There's a Piplup? They literally made a Piplup meme of it? Oh boy. Everything that has to do with a penguin now is gonna be part of that. I mostly just keep seeing memes of the penguin being thrown off the cliff in Mario 64. But yeah, if it was a Piplup, I guess the Piplup would probably defeat Bowser, since Bowser breathes fire. That would probably make him a fire type. Piplup telling Bowser, "Do you yield?" Oh man, I even saw one where they put Squidward in there. I'm not sure if I saw a Pingu meme. Oh man, I'm sure there was gonna be a Pingu one. Beep, 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 bingo, bingo. I did saw one where they actually put Squidward in there. The king penguin just goes attack, and all the penguins are attacking by throwing snowballs. And all of a sudden they put Squidward just in there, just throwing snowballs at Bowser. And like attack, and all the penguins are like ah, and then you get Squidward. He just goes like that. He just goes like that, and Bowser just slaps and then breathes fire, and then Squidward. Squidward just screams. I think Squidward's been putting memes a lot lately. I think like Squidward's just becoming a meme at this point already, because I've seen like a lot of Squidward's memes. I remember Squidward memes were becoming popular in like Smash Brothers as well. Oh man. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. The armor. The armor leggings. According to this reference, not much is involved in the armor. Okay. I don't even know what that logo is in there. I'm just gonna do it simple. And not worry too much about the little logo he has on the belt. Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of more SpongeBob memes. SpongeBob memes are not gonna stop, I feel. Because I think SpongeBob played a lot of became like a lot of importance to like a lot of people in their youth nowadays. Okay. Alright, so the dark knot seems to be done. Alright, dark knot seems to be done. Now I just gotta do a link. Alright, I feel like after this I'm gonna... what the... Okay, welcome Nash Gamer. Thank you for the subscribe on YouTube. Alright, thank you for that subscribe, Nash Gamer. And hello. Welcome to the stream. Just gonna wrap up here by finishing Toon Link. And then I'm gonna end the stream right after that. So I've been almost like... I've been streaming for 2 hours and 30 minutes already, so... Dang. Streaming for almost 3 hours. Alright, but thanks for the subscribe. Thanks for subscribing. How are you doing? Alright. I don't think he subscribed because of the stream. I think he subscribed because he watched one of the videos. And I think my videos are still being popular though. My VTuber tutorial videos. Probably start uploading that other tutorial I worked on last week. Need to upload that as soon as possible. I just need to work on a thumbnail for it. Alright, so Link does not have the Master Sword in this drawing here. So he's got his regular sword. And I think you do fight the Dark Knight. The first Dark Knight you fight in the game, you actually do not have the Master Sword yet, so you fight him with the regular sword, which doesn't deal a lot of damage. Alright, I just have a little spark effect on there. Alright, there we go. Now I drew Link now, so that means that I'm gonna be ending the stream right now. Let me see if there's anything else that's left here, because I've been streaming for quite some time now. And I feel like I need to actually shorten him a little bit more here. Retransform. There we go. I just feel like I needed to shorten him a little bit. well, that'll be it for now. It's already been like a long time streaming, so yeah. Well, that'll be it for now. Well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the subscribe on YouTube. Because you're probably not watching this. I think you probably saw another one of my video tutorials, but yeah. Well, that'll be it for now. So thank you so much for lurking, guys, and thank you so much for watching, lurking, and being here as always. So this is gonna be I mean, this is gonna be kind of it was kind of complicated to work on, but it's probably not gonna be my best work. Probably a very complicated one, but yeah. Well, yeah, I'll continue on this off camera, so this is all you're gonna see for now. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and lurking. So yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoy. Follow me on my other content if you like, and my goal for the New Year's is to reach 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye. Good night, Fluffy Fluffs.